Atiku demands explanation for alleged 7.0 billion naira oil windfall, questions fresh government borrowing. Former Vice President and African Democratic Congress (ADC) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar has called on the federal government to explain what he described as an estimated 7.98 trillion naira in additional oil revenue, while questioning the continued increase in domestic borrowing. In a statement issued by his media aide, Frank Shaibu, Atiku argued that despite international crude oil prices trading above the 2026 budget benchmark, the federal government has continued to raise significant funds through domestic bonds. He claimed the government borrowed about 5 trillion naira in the first half of 2026 and questioned why such borrowing was necessary if oil revenues had exceeded projections. According to Atiku, the excess earnings from higher oil prices should be publicly accounted for. He urged the government to disclose how the additional revenue has been managed, saying Nigerians deserve greater transparency and accountability in the nation's finances. The former vice president also criticized the administration's economic management, alleging that higher oil earnings and savings from fuel subsidy removal have not translated into improved living conditions for citizens. He pledged that, if elected in 2027, his administration would introduce stricter fiscal transparency, channel excess oil revenues toward debt reduction and critical sectors such as infrastructure, healthcare, education, and agriculture. Meanwhile, the Tinubu administration has maintained that its borrowing strategy is aimed at financing budget deficits, infrastructure projects, and ongoing economic reforms following the removal of fuel subsidy and the unification of the foreign exchange market. The exchange comes as political parties continue to position themselves ahead of the 2027 general elections.